the shamrock. And a little sandbox too.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from everyone in Sligo University Hospital. We're very much hoping we're not going to see you here in our emergency department.
Stay safe and happy St. Patrick's Day!
Fáilte Road Písligi,
agus Le Féile Poetic, Son of Jeeve Galer. Hello and welcome to our live stream as part of the Sligo St. Patrick's Day online festival here in the famous Thomas Connolly Bar in Sligo. And before you say another word, it's not open, there's no point in coming down, there's no drink being served. Not at the moment, but hopefully really soon we're going to get back to that. So listen, this has been brought to you by Sligo St. Patrick's Day Committee and Fáilte Ireland. Over the next hour or so, we've got some beautiful videos to show you which showcase Sligo's natural beauty, as well as some amazing local talent. We've dancers, we've poetry, we've singers, we've a whole lot more, as well as clips that you have sent in to us. And in our opening intro, you saw Faith and Gabrielle, as well as the staff from Sligo University Hospital. And thank you to all our frontline workers and more of that a little bit later on. But now, we want you to get involved. We want you to send us in your requests. You can comment on the live stream, the message on our page here. And Brendan will be joining me a little later on, and he'll be reading out some of your requests. And guess what? We have a competition. Yes! €50 voucher for the Bistro B and Coney for one of the comments. We're not too sure how we're going to do it. It'll probably be a pick. It may be the best comment. We're not too sure. So be sure to use the hashtag Sligo, SPF, or Ireland on, hashtag Ireland on Parade, or indeed, hashtag See You in 22. Now, over the past numbers of days at 5 o'clock and at 8 o'clock, we've had some very special pieces of entertainment for you. And one of the pieces that got a huge reaction was the Steps of Knocknarea. Brothers Aaron Gordon O'Gorman and his brother Joshua, they took us on a wonderful journey dancing up Knocknarea. So was it absolutely super. Thanks very much to the Gorman brothers. I cannot for the life of me understand. He walked up the mountain, and was able to kick that high. That's one very, very fit young man. I certainly couldn't do it. Anyway, I'm going to bring Brendan in here, and Brendan is very much part of what we're putting together. Producer, I'd say, Brendan. Would that be one word for you? It's one word for you.
Jack of all trades.
It's one. Well, jack of all trades as well. And Brendan, we're getting the messages that are coming in. Can you? Who's saying hello to us?
Yeah, as we said, you can send in your comments on the live feed itself, or on Twitter or YouTube, wherever. Just use the hashtag SligoSPF, and then we'll be able to connect with them here. And there's a €50 competition prize, as we said as well, for one of the best comments. So far we've Vanessa Job listening and Colin Fox, Mary Curley's Balnacara School Band, they're missing their day out, they say. Amy Louise Quinn wants to say hi to Karen and Robin. Katrina Kelly says hi as well. Loads of people coming in here. Anya Lee, happy St. Patrick's Day to all. Hopefully next year we'll be back again. I think we all want that.
Oh yeah.
Kathleen Jinks, happy St. Patrick's Day to all the extended Scanlon family in Canva Island. And then Breege Doyle also says happy St. Patrick's Day from North Wales.
Now,
that's what we have for now. So we'll
listen, keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. We as many requests as you can. We're here for a bit of fun for an hour, maybe slightly over the hour.
I
maybe
think we'll definitely
slightly
be
over there. That's up to you now. You see, right? So listen, you were fantastic sending in clips, and now we have our first batch of clips. Let's see, can you see yourself here? Ah, that's absolutely fantastic, and well done to everybody who sent in their clips. Brendan, have we some more requests coming in?
We do indeed. Use the hashtag SligoSPF, as in Sligo Patrick's Festival, so you'll be able to catch it then. Donna B is in Scotland. She's feeling emotional here, pouring her Guinness and watching live. Well, I'm be jealous. We wouldn't mind having a Guinness.
One for me.
She wants to say love to all my Irish family.
Let the head settle. Let the head settle.
And our friends back home as well. We have hi here from Daniel Burt from Cape Cod in Massachusetts.
Wow. And
here from Barcelona we have David Gomez Igea. Excuse me if I've pronounced that wrong. Hello to Ilan and Irla Reynolds. So as I said, the comments are flying in. Loads of them. Keep them coming, and we'll keep coming back to you. Okay?
That's great, Brendan. Well, the last year has been pretty strange, and a lot of the time it's been pretty awful for a lot of family. We've lost so many around the world to the terrible COVID-19. And in that, Kathy Jordan and Dr. Kathy Bullock in the USA, they got together, and this is very much in memory of everybody who has passed away or has been affected by the last year. Over to
Hello, Kathy Jordan here, and it's very hard to believe that a year has passed since COVID-19 struck and changed all our lives so utterly. And so many people have died during that time. There's so many grieving families. And with that in mind, I'd like to sing this song for you. And I'd like to dedicate it to all those people we've lost, their grieving families, and of course, all the frontline workers who have worked so hard during the past year and continue to do so. So joining me on this song is a great friend of mine, Dr. Kathy Bullock, Professor of Music in the Berea College in Kentucky. I've tried to get her to Sligo so many times, but at least virtually now she's with us. She is a scholar, she's an educator, she's a choral arranger, she's a beautiful singer and piano player. So please join with us for Danny Boy. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow. Oh, when all the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise. For it was grace that brought my liberties. I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond all of my faults and saw my need. I shall forever lift mine eyes to Calvary, yes, to view the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous, oh, that grace that caught my fallen soul. He looked beyond every one of my faults and saw my need. I shall forever lift my eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for
Well, wasn't that just so special? Thank you so much to both singers there. Kathy Jordan, a Scommon girl, but you know what? We're taking her. She's long enough now in Sligo that we're taking her. Thank you so much to that and our tribute and their tribute to all the frontline workers. Thank you for all the hard work that you do. We really do appreciate your work. That was also part of the Destination Green, where a lot of the buildings around Sligo turn green for St. Patrick's Day, and indeed all over the world. Brendan, have we any more requests?
Yes, great to see they're not stopping.
Yes.
We have people from all over the world again. We have Sue Thompson is from Redditch in UK. She says Happy St. Patrick's Day. Regina Higgins wants to say Happy St. Patrick's Day to Circa in Kansas from all her cousins in Ireland. Liam Connor says fantastic job that he's enjoying it. It's good to see. Mickey Murray is out there in Strandhill.
I bet he is now.
He said we should be watching marching trucks and diesel-filled bands by now. I think he's got that mixed up. But wait till next year. And he said we just slide an old pint out under the door, lads. Mark Geyser, who actually is the guy who wrote the fabulous song that comes up at the very end of the show.
That's special.
He's tuning in all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And
Mark, thank you for that. And people are really looking forward to that. What a reaction that got. You're going to really enjoy that a little bit later on.
And Mark's wife, of course, originally roots in Grange in County Sligo.
She is.
Kelly Gunning wants to say Happy Paddy's Day to all the Gunners. Love the Jock 3. I presume that's an in-joke. Linda Golden says Happy St. Patrick's Day to all near and far. May the luck and the will of the Irish get us through these tough times, and hopefully this time next year we'll be lining the streets of Sligo. So that's about all we have for now. We'll be coming up with more in a while.
Excellent. I just take this opportunity to say hello to my sister Michelle in London and her daughters and their partners. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, back to some more homemade clips. And in this bundle we have Irish dancers and we've rowers and we've soccer players, and you know what? We even have the army. Well, wasn't that absolutely fantastic? Great to see our mayor, and we'll get a message from her a little bit later on. The amount of work that went into that. Thank you so much for the huge effort that you put into that. We really enjoyed it. And I hope you're enjoying this as well. Keep the comments flowing in, because next up we have an absolutely fabulous two pieces for you that were produced for our online festival. And massive thanks, huge thanks indeed, for everything here to Fáilte Ireland. So, first of all, we've a poetic journey through Yates Country with Declan Walsh with music that was composed by Niamh Crowley. And then after that, we've a lovely trad duet by Ava Glancy and Kate Gavin. And they're performing in front of some of the Destination Green project buildings.
I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there, of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. Their midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always, night and day, I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core.
Wasn't that, again, absolutely fabulous? Wouldn't it make you proud to be from Sligo, seeing all that, the wonderful talent that we have here right on our doorstep? If you haven't come to Sligo yet, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? You have to come here to Sligo. We have, within 15 minutes, you can do so many things. You can climb a mountain, play a game of golf, food trails, but more of that a little bit later on. Brendan, how are we doing with the requests?
I'm trying to keep up with them. Remember the hashtag you use is Sligo SPF, okay, and then we'll be able to catch your comments as they come in. We say hi to Deirdre Riley. She wants to say hi to Kate and Jack Riley, okay, and to Auntie Fiona in New York. We have, let me see, Paul Michael says, happy St. Patrick's Day to you all from Beckingham. Can't wait to get back to Strandhill soon. I'm sure you're not the only one. Regina Higgins will say, happy St. Patrick's Day to Circa in Kansas and her cousins in Ireland. Jennifer Farrell says, you're doing a great job, lads. Thank you very much. I'd like to wish our daughter Gillian a happy St. Patrick's Day. She is in Bali. Grania O'Reilly's watching in there from 207 River Road, and she wants to say hi to all the ladies, and that's out in Carter. I better say hi to my own two young boys, Irla and Finian. I hope you have manners at home, okay?
I seriously doubt it if they're your boys. What about James's much better half in Strandhill?
Oh, yeah. What's the first name?
Cara O'Toole, yeah. He's doing a great job, Cara. Don't worry about it. We'll have him home straight away after this. I've got a couple of people that sent in messages as well. Can you please mention Patrick on St. Patrick's Day, Owen and Tara O'Donoghue, and they're in Scotland. That's from the O'Donoghues in Ross's Point. I also have to Paul and Ashley in Canada, and their mum and dad, that's Marguerite and Dave Dent, Brian and Billy. They're missing you terribly. The very, very best luck to you. And also I have Ceola McGlynn from Old Market Street. She's over there in Vancouver with David McDermott and also Ursula McDermott. So there are messages that are coming in. Keep the messages coming in. Keep them coming in, because we really are enjoying all of this with you. By the way, if you got here a little bit late, don't worry. You missed nothing. And we can put it out later on as well, Brendan, I think.
Yeah,
but you're very, very welcome. We will. You can watch it. You missed nothing. Well, actually, you missed an awful lot, but you can watch it a bit later on. It's great to have you. So we're going to have a few hellos from some very well-known faces. And we also have, this is so good. This was put out yesterday, Brendan, wasn't it? Yeah. It got a massive reaction. We have a wonderful video produced by the team at Sligo, Live, Invest, Visit at Sligo County Council, showing how amazing Sligo is as a destination.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Oakley!
Happy St. Patrick's!
Happy St. Patrick's Day from all in
Hello everyone, I just wanted to wish you all a really happy St. Patrick's Day from Knoxville. I will be celebrating over here this year, but I'll still be joining in on all the festivities. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, put on something green and just have a good time.
Hi everyone, it's the Neelan family here in the Seychelles in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
We want to say a big shout out to the Neelans and the Rutherfords in Sligo and the McLeans and the Gallaghers in Donegal.
We want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day!
Everyone!
So from all of us at Salon 2, we'd like to wish you a happy St. Patrick's weekend, and we look forward to seeing you all when we reopen. Have a good one, guys.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from everybody at Sligo Bay Lifeboat Station.
Banat Lola Poetic. Banat J. Erin. Cook J. Der Struer. Cook J. Der Gudak. Agna J. Der Jagask. Love J. Der Slonan. Chris Roy. Chris Lynn. And you Hirna. August Gajona Noel. Amen.
We love our Sligo people. A good friend of ours, Shane, was here as a bartender back in the good old days. Working for a buddy of mine downtown now. Hopefully they're back and doing well. But all the best to Shane and his family.
Yeah.
Hello, James.
Look at the book. Look at the cover. Look at the picture that James did. Do you want to say happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody in Sligo?
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Well done. Ho-ho, Sligo. Happy Paddy's Day. Everyone in Sligo, happy St. Paddy's Day. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Well done. Good, good. Happy St. Paddy's Day.
Do you often think of home? The glimmer of light in the morning. Memories of a place you know well, and a people you know best. Some things have changed. Others are very much the same. And there are those which may just surprise you. Life isn't about the things you own. It's about the things you feel. The people you feel close to, and the land you feel part of. Those moments in the quietness, those moments in the noise, and that undeniable feeling that this is where you belong. Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim grey sands with light, far off by furthest Rosses, we foot it all the night. Water lapping with low sounds by the shore, I hear it in the deep heart's core. I will arise and go now, back home to Sligo.
Well, now, if you need a reason to come to Sligo, either to visit or to live, surely that last piece will entice you to come here. It's a fantastic place to live. Brendan, where are we?
We're flying as usual.
What do we have?
We have Renee Hargaden. She wants to say hi to all her friends for St. Patrick's Day. Jerry Moore's watching in. Jerry up in the Sligo Park.
Well,
you're going to see...
Jerry did an amazing... And his team up there in the Sligo Park.
Well,
Are we showing that later on?
We will be. And you're going to see Jerry Moore's. You've never seen him before.
Yeah, but see, the problem with Jerry Moore is, right, you know what he did? He had a pint. He actually had a pint, right? Now, he was allowed to have it, and he was well within his 2 metre distance of having a pint. But by God, were we jealous. But you will watch the whole clip, I think, on their Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
But
They went over and beyond.
They did. It was clap. Well done.
So I'll say hi to Mel Dyson. She wants to say happy St. Patrick's Day from the Martin and McManuses in Sheffield to all their family back home in Sligo, and they hope to visit soon. Willie Ward says hi. Paula Moran says hi to Marissa and Donald Fionn, who are our grandchildren in Liverpool. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone who knows John George Feeney. Donald Kelly saying happy St. Patrick's Day birthday to Josie Farry, Phyllis Warburton and Danny Rooney. And then last one this segment, Matthew and Jacqueline. They want to say hi from Eastbourne, and they haven't been home in a year, and they can't wait, and the celebration is perfect. They're enjoying it at home on their couch.
That's great, Brendan. And also, happy St. Patrick's Day from all the Morahans as well. A message has just come in. So listen, as part of the online festival, a huge project was Destination Greening Project, funded by Fáilte Ireland. So here's a showcase of some of the buildings that were photographed by local photographer Donald Hackett. Well, thank you so much to Donald Hackett for those fabulous images, and also to all the businesses and buildings around Sligo town that went to such a huge effort for greening the buildings, and also to Board Fáilte in particular, who made it happen. Now, somebody asked me to tell a joke. Do you want to hear it? Brendan, do you want to hear a joke?
Do we have a choice? No,
no, you have absolutely. Let me try one. This fellow went into a bar, not unlike this bar here, let me tell you, and he said, hello, can I have 3 pints of Guinness, please? It could be any drink. 3 pints of Guinness, and up comes the 3 pints of Guinness, and he drinks the first one, and then he drinks the second one, and then he drinks the third one. But by the time he got to the third one, it was kind of flat and got a little bit yellow, whatever else. So he comes in the next day, and he asks exactly the same thing. Can I have 3 pints of Guinness? And he drinks the first one. This went on for a few days, and eventually the barman, could have been Peter here actually, turned around and said, listen, you come in here the last few days, you ask for 3 pints of Guinness. I really don't mind pulling a pint for you, you having it, then getting a fresh one, and then getting another fresh one. No, it's not like that at all. He said, to be honest with you, I have 2 brothers. I have one who lives in America, and I have one who lives in England. And to be honest with you, I miss them. I miss them terribly. So I have 3 pints, one for me, one for my brother in America, and one for my brother in England, and it makes me feel good. And the barman thought this was the loveliest thing that he'd ever heard. He said, no problem. Next day, 3 pints, and I know the third one wasn't particularly brilliant. This went on for a couple of weeks, until one day he comes in, and he was a bit down, and he said to the barman, he says, 2 pints of Guinness, please. And the barman didn't know what way to look or turn. But he put up the 2 pints of Guinness all the same, and your man drank the 2 pints of Guinness, and he was a little bit sad. And eventually the barman went over and he said to me, he says, I have to ask, I'm terribly sorry, but I have to ask, is everything all right? He says, grand, whatever, you know. He says, did anything happen your brother in America or in England? He says, no, why? He says, well, you've come in here and you've only asked for 2 pints of Guinness today. Oh, don't worry about that. He says, I'm off to drink myself for Lent. Anyway. This is where you miss a crowd, but I'm sure and I hope you're laughing heartily at home. Brendan, did you even laugh at that?
I don't know which element was laughing at, which I'm laughing, that's for sure. So
have we any more requests?
We have loads of them, we have indeed. Elena Gorman says hi, she's loving everything there. She wants to say hi to John and Jackie Cunningham and wishing them a happy wedding anniversary in Braintree, England. Now, Elaine and her family were featured in some of the videos, and just so you know, we had other videos produced as part of the project.
Yes.
One of them was the family fireside session, which we couldn't show because it's about an hour long, but it's on our YouTube, it's on our Facebook page, it was shown last night.
Yeah.
And also the Mad Ravens Theatre Group, if you go to their Facebook page, the Mad Ravens, they produced a wonderful piece about a story about St. Patrick and Sligo and all these links, and it's a beautiful journey through Sligo, and there's some great acting and storytelling and singing and that, so check out those on our Facebook and our YouTube as well if you haven't already, or on their page as well.
And also, by the way, you can also go on and see everything that we've kind of done up until now, the kind of the longer version of everything.
Everything is there, and even the old parade clips, we're going to compile those, the full feature length of those. They'll be up as well in the coming days as well.
But we can edit out that joke if you don't want it. That's no problem at all. Apologies about that.
So,
any more?
Yeah, Karen Tully, she wants to wish her auntie Anita Naylor happy St. Patrick's Day, who lives in Spain. Kieran Quinn, the big man himself, he said it's a great show, he's loving it. He wants to say from Kieran Sinead, Nixie and Tom out in Ransborough, Julia Tesorio, I'll never make a soccer commentator, says happy St. Patrick's Day. Joseph Lima, cheers from Joseph and Lisa in Southern California to all in Sligo. And who else have we here? Jimmy O'Brien says happy St. Patrick's Day from the Footer Ben Bulbin, from all the O'Briens and the Devannies. And we have Elise Patry, happy St. Patrick's Day from France.
Multilingual is our Brendan, I have to say.
And lastly, shout to Paul Reynolds, who is watching in China. And that comes in from David Gomez Eguia.
Well, actually, as you mentioned that, I'd like to say hello to Paul Gallagher and his family. And he's out there in, I think, Hong Kong at the moment, but he keeps moving him up to shore. Great Sligo man whose uncle and dad played for Sligo Rovers. Speaking of Sligo Rovers, we have a few clips coming up which will include a greeting from Sligo Rovers. Don't forget, they start their first match next Saturday against Dundalk. And we wish Liam Buckley and all the Sligo Rovers team the very best. By the way, did you see this week the amount of people that are saying, right, we're having a baby, we're definitely having a baby, because if we have a baby born this year, and you have time because it's only March, we're getting a free jersey. So that's absolutely fantastic initiative. Yeah. Well done to the Bitter Red Supporters Trust and Fio, everybody up there. We also have the Civil Defence, the Gardaí, and we even have a clip from Grace in Strasbourg.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to all our fans here and around the world.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from all of us here at Sligo Social Services. During this pandemic, we have been busy providing many essential local services, including our elderly care, childcare, homeless services, food aid and counselling. We have helped many local families through what has been a difficult time, and again we'd like to thank you for your ongoing support. Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Unfortunately, we will not be able to get together once again this year to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This is to ensure yours, your family and your friends' safety and good health, but also to ensure that we can be together once again next year St. Patrick's Day rolls around. I wanted to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day from myself and all the hard-working volunteers in the Sligo Civil Defence.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Sligo from Strasbourg Hills!
Gamana Díadív, Bawalesh, an Garda Síochána an Seo is Sligo, go mé lá seo na sábalta ag pobl iontóg sligi an lá seo. Tarigi Aradív, féin agus bíigi sáháilta. Stay safe agus stay well. Banatí na féile párig org.
My name is Dean Argan Williams, and I'm speaking to you from inside St. John's Cathedral here in Sligo. It's St. Patrick's Day, but a very different St. Patrick's Day to one that we would usually have. The church is empty. We're doing a St. Patrick's Day service online. We can't go out with our friends and our families to the usual parades and things that would have happened here in Sligo on a normal St. Patrick's Day. But our prayers are still with you, and our good wishes on this, our patron saint's day.
Well, again, thank you to all those lovely requests from people all around the world. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing here today, and please, if you have any requests that you'd like to send to your loved ones, please do so. We'd like to actually say hello to Brendan Wooden. We'd like to say hello to all the people that are looking in the nursing homes around Sligo. And we're thinking very much of you today. It can't be easy, but you're very much in our thoughts. And hopefully we get this COVID thing sorted really, really soon and we can get back to whatever the new normal is going to be. Brent, what more?
We have great news for you, Robbie.
Great.
Marie Castley found your joke hilarious.
Well, thank you, Marie. And actually, thank you, Marie, for all our face masks.
Yes, that's right, our lovely face masks.
Yes,
thanks
that's
for
what
Marie and
did.
her team who produced bundles of these at the beginning of the lockdown and ongoing. So
really good. Thank you, Marie.
Great effort. Andrew Maguire says, don't forget to drown that shamrock when you're finished, lads. I don't think anybody's tell us that twice.
Gary Volk's just there.
Sligo Tidy Towns, again, amazing organisation in this town. They're watching in. They say, well done to everyone who made this event and the virtual parade possible. Adrian Cornwall, he says, happy St. Patrick's Day from himself. Today is my sister's birthday. She is 50. Now, he didn't tell us her name, but I presume she knows who she is.
I would say she's raging. You'd never mention a lady's age. Well done.
Tara Kelly Newman says, happy St. Patrick's Day to the Kelly family in Tunnafubble and Newman family in Cartron from all of us here in Spain. And who else have we then? Emily Jennings, happy St. Patrick's Day, Mum and all the family.
Quick one, actually, before I forget. My other sister in San Francisco and Reed and the boys, whatever else. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know you're having your own little parade in Sonoma.
And now we're going to go to our next lovely...
We will, actually. We have a lovely piece coming up as well. Again, another reason. If you've never been, I've said it before, by the way, if you've never been to Sligo, or if you have and you want to come back, this is what I'm saying, see you in 22, because we want you all back for the parade next year. We want you, and by the way, bring a friend. Why wouldn't you bring a friend? It's a great place to come, and somewhere you can be incredibly proud of. I know I am, and I know all of you are as well. But we have this video now which was going to promote the tourism and encourage people to visit our beautiful county, our Sligo food trail and all the wonderful festivals that we have. So as I say, please tell all your friends to head northwest. Here's a clip that shows off Sligo in all its glory. Hope you enjoy that as well. It's just another reason, as I say, to come to Sligo. Now, what requests do we have?
Just a couple more in.
Right. Keep them coming in, by the way. Keep them coming in.
And remember, use the hashtag Sligo SPF. And there's a €50 Bistro B & Coney voucher for one of you lucky commenters out there. Commenters, that's a new word. Michael Farrell's watching in and he says, Happy Paddy's Day to Paul, Kenoy and family in Australia. Vanessa Job is watching, Vinnie Connolly's watching. Brian Bailey then says, Happy St. Patrick's Day from all at the Warriors run. And we all missed that. It'll be great to see that back hopefully next year. I'm sure it will.
Not that it'll bother me too much.
And he's enjoying the show. That's what we have.
I'll be there to support. I'll be there to support.
That's it.
It's brilliantly organised. Brilliant. If you're any kind of a mountain, I did it years ago, you know. I did it years ago, but that's another story completely. That was about 20.
You were telling me about your bad knee the other day, though.
I do have a bad knee. It might have, yeah. That was about 23 years and 3 stone ago. Anyway, that's another story. Right, we have some lovely clips from our local businesses around the town who always make up a huge part of the parade. Boy, do we miss the businesses, and do we miss the parade this year or what? But here, they have sent in some fabulous montages, and here, hope you enjoy this.
We at O'Hare's Bakery look forward to seeing all our loyal customers and friends back in the street of our towns for next year's St. Patrick's Day parades. Especially in Sligo town, where we enter afloat in the parade each year. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all near and far from all at O'Hare's Bakery.
Good afternoon, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed our St. Patrick's Day video. We'd like to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day and enjoy the Sligo virtual parade on the 17th of March. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Keep well. We'll be back.
Patrick's Day from the staff and management of the Glass House Hotel. We are very much look forward to welcoming you all back, whether it be for a luxurious overnight stay or a delicious meal in our award-winning kitchen restaurant or the coffee bar.
Well, what lovely messages we have received from everyone around the world. Keep sending in your clips. We're nearly finished, so you don't have much time. Now, I'm joined by the chair of the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, Finbar Fine. Finbar, you're very welcome.
And thank you, Robbie. Great job. This is fantastic.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's been a strange year, Finbar. It's been a strange year. No parade, but this is helping a little bit, I think, is it?
Yeah. Last year when we cancelled our parade, we never thought we'd have to cancel a second one. And last year was a very hard day for everyone because nothing happened in town. This is just absolutely fantastic. It's going to lift the spirits everywhere, not only in Sligo, but all over the world. You can see all the texts that are coming in from all over the world, and it's brilliant. My own daughter is watching in Strasbourg. It means so much for people, and it means so much for me.
Absolutely. And also, I suppose, we've got some great help from a number of groupings around Sligo, but also from Board Fáilte as well.
Yeah, as chair, I have to do some thank yous.
Okay.
So I do have to thank Fáilte Ireland, because without Fáilte Ireland's funding, we would not have been able to put this on today. There's a big effort gone in behind this, even behind the crew here today. All the buildings that went green, all the work we did on our website, that's only possible because of the funding from Fáilte Ireland. And then we partnered with Sligo Bid and Sligo County Council to make it happen. And we have to thank all the people who got involved, the buildings, and all the buildings that went green, but also those buildings that didn't go green that tried to. And I really feel for them because they're not getting the kudos that all the people are getting that went green. So they know who they are, and thank you very much for that.
Well, I was very, very impressed with the buildings that went green. And in fact, I even noticed that the traffic lights went green every so often. Now, they also went red and they went amber, but even the traffic lights went green here. I thought that was very, very special.
However, Robbie Fitzpatrick,
well,
you make lights go green.
Listen, we have some great plans for next year. Hopefully, if things get back to normal, we've got some. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, hopefully, if we
get the funding, of course. Yeah.
If we get back to normal, we've been growing the parade over the last 5 years, and we want to turn it into a festival. So we want to have something happening on the eve of St. Patrick's Day, have the parade, and if it was a day like today, we'd be outside and we could fill the new cultural plaza and have something after the parade. So that's our plan for next year. Our job now as a committee is to work on getting funding to make it all happen.
Well, Finbar, I think you'll agree with me that the committee that has been in place but recently and going back to 50 years, or the 50 parades that we've had, I think they deserve some recognition today too.
Yeah, we have to thank the people who started the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade all that way back in 1971. And we're blessed that we still have two with us, Tommy McSharry and Eddie Waters, who are still there. And the Sligo champion wrote a lovely piece with both of them this week, and they deserve the praise they get, because only for them we wouldn't be here today.
Well, that's very true. So indeed, thank you to everyone that's been involved over the years with the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee. Now listen, at 3 o'clock today we have something very special. We have the music session. Now, if you remember last year, just off the cuff, Shane O'Dowd organised a few local musicians, and they just kind of played on one after the other, and it just took off massively. This year, slightly more, I suppose, how could you put it, more organised, and the Hawkswell got involved, thank you to them. And that starts at 3 o'clock today with some of the top Sligo musicians. I'm particularly looking forward to the first performance of a new band. It's fronted by Jamie Callan, who I'm a big fan of his, called Tusk, I think. Tusk, I think they're called. I'm not really sure that's what it is. So check out on this page here, also on, I would say, Brendan, would be fair to say, be on the Hawkswell page also, possibly. But from 3 o'clock today, thank you to Shane O'Dowd in particular, an unbelievable Sligo musician. So I think now we're nearing the end, and it's time to possibly drown the shamrock with our friends at Lochgill Distillery in Hazelwood. So here is Ollie to get us a fresh one.
Hi, welcome to Lochgill Distillery, based here in Sligo.
Today I'm going to open up one of our finest casks. This is a Pedro Jimenez sherry cask with 16-year-old single malt. Let's get to it. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Afro Whiskey and Lockgill Distillery. So, thank you very much to Ollie, and here we are. It's one of their whiskies that they have, Afro locally brewed whiskey, and thank you very much, and the best luck to them as well. It's great to see local businesses take off like that. We've so many local businesses that we can talk about here in Sligo. Isn't that right, Brendan? It's just like I always get very excited when I talk about Sligo, and then I sometimes leave things out. So my suggestion to you is, when you can, get on a plane, get on a boat, swim, whatever else it is, but come here to Sligo. You're going to get a fantastic welcome. You're going to get the best of food. You're going to get lovely hospitality. The people are super, aren't they? Absolutely super.
The live music.
Well, in fact, Sligo has a bit of a record where they say there's 43 live gigs in the pubs. Not now because the pubs are closed, but when they reopen again, there's always live music 7 days a week, and not many counties can say that. All top quality. So listen, we're nearing the end. Let's get with a few more requests there.
So last of the requests, we have Marie Godber, who's saying hi from Nottingham in England. We have Brendan Morenson, well done, he's enjoying the show as well. Donald Kelly says happy St. Patrick's Day to Ross and Jen McElhone in Toronto, and Matthew McElhone and John Davy in Vancouver. So they're spread all over the world. And we also have to pick our winner of all the people who sent in their comment, and you're going to get a €50 Bistro Bianconi voucher, and the winner is Eileen Scollin. So Eileen, if you just drop us a message to the page, we'll arrange that prize for you. Little other couple of thanks as well before I forget. I have to thank all the local media, the papers, the Weekender, the Champion, Ocean FM. They've been really helpful getting us plug this event. Derek Kerrigan there, who was doing amazing on the design of the website, but also he really helped us get the live stream up and running. Adrian O'Neill in the heritage page there has done great work as well, and it's an amazing page to go and check out old pieces about Sligo. It's a fabulous page he runs. So
James and Michael Studio Rove.
I don't know whether they've
Well, they've made you look really good, to be honest. They've taken years off you. They've added a few pounds to me, but that's okay. I can work on that. Can I just come in with a couple here? We've got Isabel Davey and Leah Higgins, Sorka Gonley and Ava Gonley. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I've also been told to say hello to my wife and kids. So there you go. Hello. How are you? We'll see you soon. And we have some. You keep going there. I'm going to come in. Oh, yeah, sorry. We'll have one here from to Killian from RT. Actually, that's Killian Gordon and Killian, the montage. He brilliant.
Like you're going to see this clip in a couple of minutes, but Killian, thank you so much.
Thank you, Killian.
He delved down into the archives, in the RT archives, and wait till you see the footage coming up at the end here. And we will put up in full length all the old parade footage that we have from
It's great when you have a local you can call on, you see.
Yeah, he's done great work.
He has done great work. And also the Gordons in Ransborough. I also have a few more. Bear with me just a minute. Keep going, you.
No, we're okay. We'll just read them out and we'll get to the last thank you, then we'll...
Okay, I know I got one here from Gary Moran that I can't find, that I have to try and... Where is it? Here we are. Oh, yes, sorry. Hello to Sue Brown and family watching in Coventry, where they're enjoying the Irish mist. Remember that? Remember, it's like Bailey's, isn't it? But it's slightly stronger. Well, like a distant cousin, really, wouldn't it?
I think, is it green as well?
I'm not too sure what it is. Have we any more there?
No, I think that's us.
Is that everyone?
Up, yeah.
So we have our winner.
We have a winner, yeah.
I want to just make sure that I haven't forgotten anything.
Scollin. We have her there.
Eileen is great. I am not missing anyone here. Oh, can I also wish Accrington Stanley all the best today. I know that John Coleman, manager who managed Sligo Rovers here years ago, he's looking in. Best of luck today. I think they're playing Sunderland. And so best luck and continued good success. Right, okay, so we have a few thank yous to say. You've done a few. I'm going to do another few as well. Big thanks to all involved here in the studio, to Paul and to Peter in Thomas Collins for looking after us so well. To the Sligo St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, to Sligo County Council, to Fáilte Ireland, and to all the contributors and people behind the scenes, and most especially to you for watching. And I just want to say one little thing. If you're on your own out there, wherever it is around the world, we're thinking of you. We really are thinking of you right now. I want you to do me a little favour. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to put one hand there, and I want you to put one hand there, and I want you just to give it a little squeeze like that. And that's a hug. from Sligo to you. All right, so to finish out, we have a greeting from our first citizen, Mayor Rosie O'Grady of the Sligo Municipal District. And please be sure to stay tuned for the amazing trip down memory lane of all the parades that have gone by, accompanied by a beautiful piece of music from Mark Geyser and the Sligo native Fiona Kilfeather Geyser, who now live in the USA. And then finally, a trip around Sligo's fabulous walk with thanks to Sligo Walks. Have I forgotten anything or anybody?
Possibly we have. Somewhere if we have, we apologise in advance.
If we have forgotten anybody or anybody, we do apologise. It has been our pleasure to try and bring a little bit of St. Patrick's Day from this fabulous town, city, whatever you want to call it. So on behalf of all of us here, happy St. Patrick's Day.
As Mayor of Sligo Municipal Borough District, I would like to wish all Sligonians at home and abroad a very happy St. Patrick's Day. This has been an extremely difficult year for all of us, where we have missed special moments with families and friends, and many families lost loved ones during this pandemic year. I invite you to join with me virtually in viewing past Sligo St. Patrick's Day parades, where we can enjoy song and dance and music. Again, I would like to wish you all a very happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. Slán agus beannacht.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Fiona Kilfeather Geyser, and I'd like to wish a happy St. Patrick's Day to my mom, family, friends and neighbours in Grange, County Sligo. Every year we look forward to watching the parades. However, we heard that this year it's going to be virtual. We were so excited, my husband Mark and I decided to write a song accompanied by our dear friend Bob Banerjee. We hope you enjoy. Sláinte.
It's another St. Patrick's Day, so far away from home. How I miss the old parade, the music until dawn. When I left all those years ago, I never could have known how I'd miss your rolling hills and hand-picked walls of stone. When I lay down my head at night, you're in my thoughts and dreams. Come the morning light, my heart with you remains. I hum your moving songs as I go through my day. I get a call from Mom back home, and you're not so far away. Ireland, you'll always be my home. Though I'm so far away, I know I'm not alone. Such precious memories of family and friends. It won't be long till I see you again. I left 30 years ago, was only for a while. From working days and crazy nights to walking down the aisle. Now that the kids are grown, we know how blessed we've been. And you're no small part of that, on you we've always leaned. From the bars of Dublin, the cobbled streets of old Galway, the slopes of Benbulben on the wild Atlantic way, the winding Connemara roads, the hills of Donegal. My God, how I miss them all. On evenings when I miss you, I turn to the moon up in the sky. That momentary bond we share makes me smile and sometimes cry. You'll always be the vision of tranquility and grace. How I long to be back home in your warm embrace. Ireland, you'll always be my home. Though I'm so far away, I know I'm not alone. Such precious memories of family and friends. It won't be long till I see you again. No, it won't be long till I see you again. Please God, it won't be long till I see you again.
Calling all for the great escape. Do you see a fire in me? Now could you keep a pace with me for this feeling?